Stay tuned in the coming minutes as we look forward to serving you, our listeners, with the sixth episode. Yes, sixth episode of Freemasonry. Episode 6. The Harmonic Dialectic, Leadership as a Symphony. In the practice room, there is no place to hide. When you put the mouthpiece of a trumpet on your lips, you aren't just producing sound. You are engaging in an interrogation. You are interrogating the score to understand the composer's intent. And you are interrogating yourself to ensure your execution is true. Welcome back to the Trestleboard of Tradition. I am your host, Abtin Hassani. Today we are moving beyond the tools of the builder and into the rhythm of the soul. We are exploring the harmonic dialectic, the idea that leadership, much like music, is a disciplined pursuit of harmony in a world prone to dissonance. The geometry of sound. In the classical tradition, music was not merely a form of entertainment. It was a fundamental pillar of the Quadrivium. It was viewed as geometry set to time. Think about that. Every interval, every vibration is governed by a mathematical ratio. When we study the liberal arts, we are looking for the bridge between the abstract thought of the trivium and the physical discipline of the world. Music is that bridge. It teaches us that discipline, the rigid structure of a scale, is not the enemy of creativity. It is the very foundation that allows creativity to take flight. If you want to be a master of your craft, whether in the lodge or in the boardroom, you must first master the scales. You must respect the geometry of the structure before you can improvise with grace. The conductor's perspective. This leads us to the role of the leader. I often think of a school administrator or a lodge leader as a conductor. The conductor does not make a sound. They do not blow the trumpet. They do not strike the drum. They stand at the podium to ensure the ensemble's individual efforts are aligned. But how do you handle dissonance? In music, dissonance must be resolved. In leadership, the dissonance of a struggling team or an unaligned organization is resolved through the Socratic Method. You don't resolve conflict by shouting over it. You resolve it by asking the right questions, listening to your team's resonance, and making the necessary adjustments to bring them back into alignment. A leader is the one who hears the discord before anyone else and quietly, steadily brings the symphony back to center. The practice of character. In our last episode, we talked about arete, excellence as a habit. But where is arete forged? It isn't forged in the grand performance. It is forged in the silence of the practice room. It is forged in the repetitive, often grueling work of doing the right thing when no one is watching. It is the consistency of your daily practice. If you are not tuning your own instrument, your character, your patience, your integrity, you cannot lead an orchestra. You are merely adding to the noise. You must be your own most rigorous critic, applying the square and compasses to your own conduct long before you attempt to apply them to the work of others. The virtuoso of leadership. When we look at our work together, the voice of the microphone meeting the instrument of our traditions, we are aiming for a specific kind of result. We are not just seeking to be managers. We are seeking to be virtuoso of leadership. A virtuoso is someone who has so internalized their tools that they no longer think about the mechanics. The music flows. When your values, your leadership style, and your daily actions are fully aligned, you stop trying to lead and are a leader. You are the conductor of your own life, and the music you make is a harmony that others will naturally want to follow. Thank you for joining me in the practice room today. Stay tuned, keep practicing, and remember, the symphony is only as good as the discipline of its individual members.